Okay, as these dominoes start to fall, the train wreck that is known as 45, let's see what is happening with his physical and mental health as these things start to implode on him. Okay, it's about, the overarching theme is about the shadow. Okay, all of his shadow side is coming out for people to see what he actually is. And, this is not going to go away. This is not going to go away. He cannot BS his way out of this. These court cases are coming down. And, of course, he's crying to his people now that he could be in jail the rest of his life. He could die, If they convict him on everything, it's 400 years or something like that. So, trying to get the cards out here. So let's pull the cards and see what we have with this. But it's about his shadow. Everything that's done in the dark will eventually come to light. And now the light is being shown on all his criminal activities. Now, of course, we have those that don't want to believe it. They want to support the shadow. And I think they do it because they have a shadow side that they want to try to make okay. So let's see. This is about his physical and mental health. Going into it, he's feeling buffered now. The actions that are coming, that energy is just knocking him. Okay? So we don't see in the center this big brouhaha. It is taking a toll on him because this is the things that are being birthed. He's looking at everybody's view about him, our rules, our laws, etc. That's my other meaning of this card. Our rules, our law, our society. So that is judging him now. And he is coming under this direct judgment. They have the people in place that you would come to for advice. People that are like Jack Smith, etc. These are people in the know. These are people that are, no BS. The challenges, he's feeling out in the cold. He's being distanced. I think also what I got with that immediately is some of the, evil angel churches are even starting to distance themselves from it. So this is what's going to come out in the sharing. Okay, so people are starting to turn against him and not be so supportive when it comes to saving their own rear ends or his. They're going to save their own first. So this is not good for him. Above it, we have leadership. And underneath of that leadership, we have the strong woman strength holding on to the power. So I think this has to do with Letitia James, etc., the other women that are involved in this. And then we have, on the other side above it, we have those that are supportive of him holding on to power, and we have these arguments coming up. Okay? So we're going to pull our last two cards and then we'll put it together. But it looks like, this is taking a toll on his health. He may be on some sort of medication, okay? That because our last is feeling outside, out in the cold, and the sharing of this. So medical, he could be taking some sort of medication, whether it's self-medication or other, we don't know. yeah, this is being very cutting to him when it comes to these courts exposing what he is. And we have this dark, he's in a dark place mentally as well, okay, because of these endings. So yeah, he's still fighting it. It's really hitting him energetically, okay? The flirtation, he's still going to try to flirt with those MAGA people and trying to keep them on the hook. And we've got this protection. His dark mental spin is trying to protect him against what? Criticism, okay? So it looks like what's going on with him physically and mentally is that he is, again, using these dark elements to try to protect himself against criticism, because he's feeling out in the cold. Mentally, he's out in the cold, okay? Mentally, he's not all there. And he is, again, we've got medical issues here. And it looks like he is medicating, whether it's self-medicating or whether it's being medicated by doctors. Something is going on there, because his whole energy is about trying to control, being argumentative, and trying to rally his Magatonians by what? We have the dinner, we have this celebration, we have this brouhaha, and again, trying to keep them in that cycle. As far as his flirtation with the American public and being in control, that's getting cut. It's getting cut. And he is being just absolutely feeling, oh, another woman of power. What happened today, he's buffeted by E. Jean Carroll again, because they just allowed her to up the antes because of what he's been saying. Yet again, when it comes to his putting this stuff out there, of defamation, that he continues to do it. So they say, you want to continue to do it, then she's gonna be able to hold on to that power. And this is taking a toll on him, that some woman could actually be buffeting him. So we have E. Jean Carroll, we have, Fani Willis, we have, and what's the name of the other one? We have the one up in New York. So all these women as well are buffeting him. And so he keeps flirting with a way to protect himself by cutting and arguing and putting out dark drama. Okay? So he's trying to insulate himself mentally, but the more of this that comes out to the American people from the powers that be, the more he is mentally, the more he is out in the cold and is having to medicate, okay? Having to medicate. So on that note, I'm going to leave that here, but the shadow knows, And so this is, this is taking him down. It's really stressing him energetically, and again, mentally, he's not all there, and he's losing support and supporters every day. And the more that he loses that, the more his energy is being buffeted, okay? So that's the main thing, and this is about his energetic level, that it's really being buffeted, okay? So yeah, we'll have to see how this plays out. but it's taking a toll on his physical health as well. And we know mentally he's just, does what he does. He's just a toxic narcissist that's got to put himself on a pedestal and always has to vilify everyone else. When he attacks other people, he always wants to play the victim. Okay? So that's that toxic narcissist cycle that they do. So on that note, I'm going to leave this here, and I'll see you online.